And I mentioned this young Irish girl who has the potential to be a great poet. She gave the best summation of Shakespeare as a poet that I've ever had, because we're talking about William Shakespeare versus John Donne, and she agreed with me that John Donne is a far superior poet.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her, well, why do you think so? She said, and I can't do an Irish accent, so you'll miss that. But she said, when I read Donne, everything that he writes seems natural. When I
Yeah.
read Shakespeare, it's obvious to me that he's choosing some words just to fill out the line.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's exactly what I saw years earlier. I'd never put it into words, but she at this point was 23 or 24. And this is why I consider her. I say, if I ever had a daughter, and I don't know, as far as I know, I have no kids, but I'd want a kid like that, because that's my girl there. She was able to see it at 23 or 24,
Right.
even before she had the ability to write great poems herself. And I said, and again, Shakespeare is a great writer, no doubt about that. But let's not get to the point where we're saying everything that he
Yes.
wrote was great. John Donne was a far better poet than William Shakespeare. He came just 20 or 30 years later. So when people say the greatest poet in the English language was William Shakespeare, I said, well, John Donne, by 1700, John Donne was a better poet. And then,
Yeah. Milton.
Whitman and whatnot. So anyway, that's just another thing off the top of my mind.
Well,